you,
Hi.
and welcome out to Ace Academy, starting 21 minutes late.
Yay.
I did 2 for some reason. 21 minutes late. Without further ado, however, let's get into it.
You're still streaming Zelda in the
I'm still.
picture.
Fuck! I forgot to change the picture. It's okay. Change thumbnail. Thumbnails. One-offs. Even though this is on episode 9, Ace Academy open.
Yay.
And it still says we're playing Zelda. And I bet Twitch still says I'm playing Zelda too because I didn't do any of this.
DnDating Sim Ace Academy.
That's YouTube.
Oh, right.
Twitch probably still says I'm playing the other game. Ace Academy. This gives everybody a chance to get into the game. Get into the stream. Yep. All of this text is wrong.
Oop.
Ace Academy. I am sorry, anybody who assumed that they were showing up to a Legend of Zelda stream only to be met by the loading screen to a dating sim. That's right, we were in the Pilot's Lounge last. Check out the menu on display in the lounge. There's usual Japanese fare that I can find in the dining hall too. Today's special is Naporian, Napolitan spaghetti, popularly known as ketchup spaghetti. The bartender approaches me and waits anxiously. Choose something safe. I think I lost my appetite, or order the spaghetti. And immediately we're given a choice.
Alright, sounds good.
And this is DnDating Sim, so expect choices to be made. Top to bottom.
That's 3.
Yeah, you.
Oh,
Top to bottom.
sorry. I thought you picked up your die.
I did pick up my die.
Oh, I gotta turn off my Bluetooth earpiece. I'm sorry.
You could just... Sorry, it's in my Bluetooth earpiece, but it said 1.
Ready?
It definitely said 1. Yeah, roll.
It said 1.
It said 1. I said top to bottom, so that's that ketchup spaghetti. I say we go for it. We did the burger.
Fuck yeah, why not?
When in Rome. Sorry, that's... Or I guess in this case, when in Japan. 1 Napolitan spaghetti, please. The bartender nods. He brings me my order, and I take it to an empty table. As soon as I sit down, someone slides into the seat across from me. I'm ready to apologize, and after the ask if the table was taken. I'm gonna take a good look at the girl smiling at me.
Well,
Did she dye her hair? No, that's
May.
That's May. I was gonna say, did Valerie dye her hair? But Valerie's not a pilot.
Is this seat taken?
No. You can sit there.
Thanks.
This is a little uncomfortable after what happened yesterday. I think she feels it too.
So, how's Cowrie?
She'll be okay.
I just glanced at the line and I thought she was gonna say Karen.
Karen?
It looks
So how's Karen? You know, still mad at the manager.
always.
Always mad at the manager.
I have stories.
Always mad at the manager.
I have a story from yesterday.
I thought so.
I'll tell you guys later.
I haven't seen her that upset since.
Since Ryota. She blinks, but seems relieved.
Oh, Cowrie told you about Ryota?
No, we had to find out on our own. Also, is it just me, or are we getting a lot of sound out of that one and not a lot of sound out of this one?
I don't know.
There's a reason. My right speaker has died.
Oh no!
These were a $30 pair of speakers.
That's a lot of money.
That's not much for speakers.
Fair.
Especially speakers of this quality. I can probably buy another pair soon.
I'm being straight, you can't see me.
Can't see you?
I've just been sitting like this the whole time.
Why can't... Oh,
Because you
because...
started and you didn't move the camera.
I moved the camera a little bit. Not enough. Something like that.
Did she say it was all my fault?
It was certainly implied.
I wish I'd never said anything.
So they can hear the stuff on the mic.
Oh, no, so they can hear what we say. What?
They can hear every time she speaks, that thing goes up.
It's because I have it turned up loud.
That's what
Oh, you know what they can't hear, though?
What?
You.
Ah!
Now they can.
Hey!
I mean, even if they can hear it on the mics, they are also simultaneous, so you can't even tell the difference.
That's fair.
I believe that you meant well.
Thanks. If only Cowrie could see that. I wasn't trying to ruin her friendship with Ryota, or my friendship with her. They would have been so cute together. You know, if Ryota hadn't been such a jerk. And how awesome would it have been if my two friends ended up together?
Sounds like you were excited for her.
I was. Even back then, Kaori was more reserved around people. She didn't like to show her feelings. So I was so excited when she told me she liked Ryota.
If he was such a jerk, then why weren't you friends with him?
He wasn't always like that. Honestly, I don't know why he exploded the way he did. We used to do everything together.
What?
His
The right
family
speaker just
even
turned
took us on their vacations.
Oh.
Did you not hear that?
No. I wasn't paying attention.
Curse these audiophile ears. I can hear every change in audio ever.
You can't hear me when I'm trying to wake you up.
Nope.
He still had huge glasses and
I had
would
to
tell
call an
goofy
Uber.
jokes
I didn't know your
that were
address
too
or
smart
anything.
To be funny. Kids used to
You
pick
didn't
on
know
him.
my address?
Nope.
You had visited my house on multiple occasions by that point.
Yeah, but like I knew the location, but I didn't know the address.
You had driven to my house on multiple occasions. Okay.
I didn't know the address.
Okay. Okay. It's funny, I keep looking at all of my Gundam posters now.
You love it.
And, well, it's just... I have parts from the Gelug here, from the Goof, and the Jesta, all on mechs in my, on my thing. It's really hilarious.
And then you have
He
boys.
lost the glasses and became
Oh yeah,
more
and then I
serious.
also
Good
have
orphan
I have the
boys.
legs from
The more I think
Barbados
about
on
it,
one of my
the more I
builds.
think he
Oh, I
stuck with
thought
us
you were
out of
talking about
obligation,
posters specifically. I'm sorry.
rather than true feeling. We were his only friends for a long time, until he hit his growth spurt. Then all the girls were suddenly interested.
May looks thoughtful.
Actually, I think it was when the other girls started to notice him that Kaori liked him too.
Because she's a fucking tsundere! Did you still keep in touch with him?
Of course not.
She hits the table for
I
emphasis.
told him all that stuff in confidence, thinking maybe it would give him a push to make a move. Well, he made a move, all right. He went out of his way to hurt Kaori. What kind of friend is that? That's not a person I want to associate with.
That's the kind of person Kaori assumes you are right now.
It's just frustrating that Kaori would lump me into the same category as him.
Sounds like her. That explains so much, or why even bother.
Ooh.
Bottom to top.
2. This fan's nice. So nice.
And he was like, this is so nice. And I was like, this is so nice. And then we turned the corner and we entered Tigger's Abyss.
He jumps out of the fucking blackness like
Time to bounce, motherfuckers! We need to go. Do you? No, I don't think that'll work.
Yes, we can go to Disney World again. We'll have to save up for it.
I was gonna say Disneyland, just to go to that.
We'd have to save up for that.
A lot.
Disney World has a Winnie the Pooh ride too, just because the one we saw on YouTube was on Disneyland.
True. But that's definitely the one he went to. Because, like, all of those guys do, like, the...
They're the exact same.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh.
The only difference is the Winnie the Pooh ride in Disney World is inside. The entrance is inside. You're covered.
Instead of outside.
You remember Small World?
Yeah.
How the entrance is inside? Winnie the Pooh's like that. That's
Okay.
the only difference.
Thank you, May.
Huh? For what?
I finally understand why Kaori acts so... Kaori-like.
You think I turned her into that?
It makes sense. She's withdrawn, quick to make judgments, stubborn. May laugh.
She's sort of always been like that, I think. She's always been stubborn, at least.
By the way, latency should be low on YouTube now, so that shouldn't be a problem.
Nice. Very nice.
If it's been so long, why do you still try so hard with her? It looks at me as if after the third arm.
She's my friend. I left her alone for a while so she could cool off. And I admit, I was angry at her for a long time, too. But then I saw her withdraw completely. No one should be alone. I know she hasn't forgiven me yet.
Hitler
but
should be
she will.
alone. Even he wasn't alone when he killed himself.
Yeah.
He had his girlfriend. How can you be so sure?
It might take her a little longer.
But we did find out that,
In the
like,
end,
9
Callie
out of 10
always
ways
sees
to
me.
kill Hitler still ends in some really bad instance of World War 1 and 2.
Yeah. That was a very interesting episode. Love, Death, and Robots. We 100% are like.
That's a good
what's the
show.
word? That's a good show. What's the word?
Recommend?
Recommend. We are 100% recommending that show. It is definitely an 18+ show,
Absolutely.
but we recommend it highly.
I have to admit, I kind of admire May for that.
Anyway, since I really didn't get the chance to say it yesterday, congrats on your win.
I'm like, oh, thanks.
But don't get used to it. Anna Bugeisha has a lot of practicing to do.
Everybody says it
It won't
different.
be that easy the next time we battle.
You call that easy? You're still going to lose, or this was a good fight. I like all of them. Middle, bottom, top.
2.
This was a good fight. Would anybody like to respond?
Thank you.
5? Well, hold on. I guess I could just be doing what I normally do, which is just save
Maybe.
while I go on with it. This is a good fight. If the next match has it, if the next match we have is half as good as this one we just had, I'll be satisfied.
Don't worry. Us girls won't be going down easy.
From the corner of my eye, I spot Cowrie and Sho enter the pilot's lounge. Sho's still alive and in one piece. They must have worked things out with each other. That's a relief.
But she's gonna see.
Cowrie searches the room and briefly makes eye contact with me before glancing away. Then, to my surprise, she walks over to us. Sho follows. May is just as surprised when Cowrie and Sho sit with
What's
us.
going on, brosif?
Nothing much. Where's Mayu?
Class.
Go over, Cowrie. Hey, Cowrie.
Hi.
She looks sideways towards May.
She greeted her.
May
so-
didn't react right away. Then squeals in delight and throws her arms around Cowrie.
Hi! May! Stop it!
Cowrie pulls away in a huff while May laughs. The four of us continue to chat together. The tension felt from yesterday are completely gone, as if the day never happened. May even got Cowrie to laugh.
Yay.
Yay! Everything is forgiven. On to the next crisis.
Mood.
Eventually, we all go out our separate ways as everyone heads to their class or other obligations. I still have some free time. Mayu.
All right. Just Mayu.
I remember there was one thing in the game in Doki Doki where there were 4 options and one of them was Monica. And if you let your mouse stay, it would slowly move to Monica, and you could pull it away from Monica, and it would slowly pull it back to Monica. And if you clicked on any name other than Monica, Monica's face was like right in the middle of the camera.
Oof. I need to play more of that game. I've
Mayu.
only played through it like not enough.
That game made a lot of money entirely off of the fact that they offered merchandise for the game.
Yeah.
And you could, I think, buy the soundtrack.
You can actually buy the game as well, but like
But it was literally just like, hey, there's literally nothing else that's special about this. This is just helping to support us.
Yep, it was, and it's like $10.
True to Mayu's word, she didn't end up playing for me. I jokingly mentioned that we should start a band, but she was receptive to the idea, so we just had to go for it. What instrument do I play or do I sing? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Make my way to the music room. I finally convinced Mayu we should expand the band, and we are now holding auditions for our newest member. After Mayu played for me for the first time, she loosens up a lot, and we've been jamming regularly together.
Okay.
I found a flyer for local musicians. The community is sponsoring a talent night for both bands and solo artists. I know Mayu and I are ready to compete, and after much cajoling,
Okay.
it's a word,
Okay.
I got her to agree with me. The only problem is a band is considered 3 or more people. Neither of us wants to perform alone, so the only thing left to do is to recruit a 3rd member. Mayu is already setting up a music room when I arrive. Hey, Mayu. She pauses and smiles when she sees me.
Hi, you made it. I mean, of course you made it, but you're early.
which is nice.
Aw.
Not that I think you can't be early to things, but
Her voice fades and she drops her gaze. I'm a little nervous still. Maya flashes me an appreciative smile.
I hope we find someone good.
The same here.
There will only be singers auditioning today, right?
Yeah, I think having a vocalist will best complement our sound. Maya nods.
I agree.
I help her move some of the clutter to the corner of the room and set up a long table with chairs in the middle of the room for us to sit. This is the judges' table. Mayu sits at the table while I poke my head out in the hall. Will the first audition please enter the room?
There's like 3 people outside.
I was gonna say, do we have anybody auditioning? Like, who sets up an audition to be part of a band? I guess we are somewhat famous due to our careers as pilots, but like, something else about this just feels like, what in the world makes you think people are gonna audition to be in your fucking band, Kevin McKevin? So I return to my seat, a short student with slicked back hair. That is not slicked back hair.
That's not short either.
Walks in. He's changed out of his uniform and his shirt hangs loosely over his small frame. It's not a small frame either. I squint to get a better look and notice his shirt is decorated with all different types of footwear. Sandals, flip-flops, etc. This is going to be interesting. Maya's brow is furrowed and she wears a hesitant smile. She seems just as apprehensive as I am. Hello. What's your name? Boy wears a goofy grin. Hi, I'm Bill Hang. What are you going to sing today?
She humps.
She humps? Maya and I glance at each other. This was a popular song back when we were kids. A nod. Whenever you're ready.
I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to remember what it is.
She bang. She bang. She bang. Oh, oh, baby, beshy boo. She
Maybe that's it. That's probably
It's
it.
probably literally what he's making fun of. Bill flashes us another lopsided grin. As he belts out a tune, he begins to bounce his knees and stiffly jerks his hips from side to side. He sings in a monotone and his cadence feels almost robotic. Paired with his strange dancing, he reminds me of someone gaining use of their limbs for the first time. Glance over at Mayu, who has a forced smile frozen on her face. Her eyes seem almost panicked. I can imagine it's that, what I wish we really should have watched Love is a Battlefield, but or Love is War. But the girl that has the dance that everybody likes with the pink hair.
Yeah.
Chica. You know the Chica meme where she's got that smile, but her eyes are getting bigger and like the
Yes.
lines are getting bigger
Yes.
and bigger. That's what Mayu looks like right now. Finally, he finishes and waits expectantly for our feedback. Yo, dog.
Oof.
My dog can sing better than that. So we can either be Paula Abdul, Simon Cowell, or why can't I remember the other guy?
Same.
Oh no, I gotta remember this guy's name. I watched so much American Idol when I was a kid. So we had a tradition. We would watch American Idol when I was a kid, and every time that we watched American Idol, I would go and I would get birthday cake ice cream out of the fridge and I would eat it straight from the tub.
Randy Jackson.
Randy Jackson, that's what it was. So we've got Paula Abdul, Randy Jackson, or Simon Cowell as our options, top to bottom.
3.
Sounds like we're gonna be Simon Cowell. My dog can shit better than that. My dog's shit sounds better than what you've just done. He's basically the Gordon Ramsay
I was
of
about to
singing.
say he's the Gordon Ramsay of singing. Yeah.
He is the Gordon Ramsay, which is accurate because they're both British people.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is, you can't sing and you can't dance. In fact, I'm sure my dog would have put on a better performance.
You're gonna get beat up after class.
Bill stares stoically as I give him my feedback, then looks expectantly at Mayu. She fidgets under his gaze and tries to find something to say.
Well, you were very brave to sing in front of us, and I think it's great that you did.
She nods, seemingly satisfied with her review. I'm about to dismiss him when someone else interrupts me.
Excuse me, but are you
Simone Cool.
This audition is for singers. I'm not sure what you thought you were doing up there, but it certainly was not singing.
It's fucking Simon Cowell as a shitty knockoff character.
Why is he at our college?
Yeah, he's dressed up in a uniform. Another student sits beside Mayu. He's wearing an ace uniform without teal stripes, so he isn't a pilot.
We were supposed to do Yo Dog.
We were supposed to do Yo Dog. We're supposed to be.
Fuck.
Mayu merely glances over at the student, but otherwise doesn't react to his performance. Maybe he's one of her music friends. She must have asked him to sit in our auditions and help us judge who would be a good fit. Despite the new guy's scathing comments, Bill doesn't seem phased.
I did my very best, and that's all I could have done.
Why?
I have no professional training, but I am very glad of my performance.
It's because
he's super racist now.
Because the guy that sang "She Bang," what was his name?
I don't know.
William Hung.
Oh.
So Bill Hang is William Hung, She Bang, and he was also ludicrously, like, stereotypically Asian sounding. This is all an American Idol reference. This entire thing is an American Idol reference.
Awesome.
Maya smiles encouragingly.
That's great. Thank you for coming by.
Yeah, thanks. We'll be in touch. Maya's friend crosses his arms and waits for Bill to leave.
Oof.
Once Bill leaves, he is immediately replaced by another student. He's still in ace uniform, but contrastly, his long, dark hair falls to mid-back and covers one eye.
Hi, my name is Slasher, and I'll be singing an original song I wrote myself.
Oh no.
Hi.
He cuts Maya off in the middle of her greeting and screams in a hoarse voice. Oh god. I scream over Slasher before my ears literally begin to bleed. Thank you! I think we've heard enough!
Oof.
Mayu's eyes are wider than I've seen.
You are going
and
into the red.
I know. It's fine.
Yeah, but not while yelling. You're going into the red.
I know.
Okay.
I know where my voice goes. I've metered this out. It sounds fine.
Okay.
So long as we don't hit the very end of this line, we don't peak.
Okay, cool.
So long as we don't peak, I can edit the audio appropriately.
Nice.
In fact, if you look here, under our filters, we are currently using a compressor that keeps us from peaking.
Okay.
So even if I yell as loud as I can, still doesn't peak.
That's fair.
Because we've got a compressor on.
I don't think I can yell right now. I don't have the energy.
Thanks. If you could please stop for a second.
Her friend clamps his hands over his ears and cringes in pain.
Stop, for the sake of our sanity.
I love that we have a fucking Simon Cowell character. Please tell me he's some random guy. He's not even Mayu's friend. He just showed up because he
I hope so.
loves being mean to singers.
I have a feeling she thinks he's our friend.
Yeah, I thought that too. Slasher finally quiets down, but looks confused.
Are you trying to turn us all into raving psychopaths? Because the only effect constant yelling has on me is making me angry.
What? I haven't even gotten to the killing part yet. Here,
Oof.
listen.
Oh my god.
Hey, Paranoia, welcome out to the
Hi.
stream.
We're auditioning people for our band with Mayu, and some random dude that sounds like Simon Cowell showed up.
Whose name is Simone Cowell. No! Slasher pauses again. Mayu's friend looks like he's about to speak again, but we silence him with death glares. Got off of work? That's good
How
to hear.
was work?
That's energetic. What the hell, dog? Or I think I've gone
Do
deaf.
we have to roll? Can we play the part?
Can we just play
Let's
the
play the
character?
part.
We'll play the character.
Let's play the part. The character.
Look, dog, I'm just keeping it real. It started a little rough, but you managed to make it your own. You made it your own, yo. In response, Slasher opens his mouth, ready to belt out another line. Mayu immediately stops him.
Wait, your song is definitely very original, but it's not quite the direction we're going for this band.
Whatever. You guys can't even begin to comprehend my genius.
Slasher turns on his heel and walks out of the room.
This is a nice little thing to have.
What?
This is fun.
Just, I breathe a sigh of relief, but brace myself for the next audition. Girl walks in. She's wearing her ace uniform and has her dark hair pulled back into a messy ponytail. She seems normal so far, but I don't want to get my
I pull
hopes
my
up.
dark hair into a messy ponytail. I pull out my journal and write in it. I'm so depressed. No one ever understands me. Suddenly, my abusive stepmother comes into the room. Pack your bags! Pack your bags, you ungrateful child. I'm selling you off for rent money.
What is this?
It's every 13-year-old's One Direction adoption story.
One Direction adoption
I go
story?
downstairs and I see Harry Styles!
Is that a thing?
That's a thing.
Okay. She smiles warmly and waves.
Hi, my name is Mitsuki.
She might be the one.
She's probably the one.
Mayo seems
Feel free
hopeful.
to begin whenever you're ready.
Mitsuki nods and takes a deep breath. Her voice shakes as she sings a soft melody, but grows in power as she gains confidence. Mayo and I blink at each other. She's actually good. Close my eyes and find myself getting lost in Mitsuki's voice. Before long, her song is done. Mitsuki waits nervously for our feedback. Mayu stands to her feet suddenly, and her chin wobbles.
You were wonderful! You have a powerful voice which would perfectly complement our instruments and the emotion behind your song. I could feel what you were singing.
What's wrong?
No, just turn this volume down so it doesn't pick up on our mics anymore. Yo, dog, that was blazing hot.
Yes.
Because we are the Randy Jackson of this
We
group.
are.
You, girl, are in it to win it. Seriously, that was blazing hot. I bet you could sing the phone. I bet you could sing the phone book, and it would still blow me away. Mitsuki breaks into a wide smile. The random guy raises his hand.
Excuse me, but what was that?
Mitsuki blinks, obviously confused. I'm not sure this guy is talking about either.
This good shy girl act is so played out. Where's the confidence, the fire, and for God's sake, have you ever heard of a cold?
Mitsuki runs her hands through her hair.
I'm sorry. My last class was physical education, and I was running a little late.
I lean closer to Mayo. What's with your friend? He's kind of a jerk.
Wait, I thought he was your friend.
We stare at each other for a second, then focus our attentions on the mystery guy. Hey?
God, I sure hope that all of a sudden it just like flashes a realistic picture of Simon Cowell.
Who are you?
Excuse me?
He pulls a face of disgust.
How dare you? Don't you know who I am?
Real hip-hop dog. No. Mayo shakes her head. The guy scoffs.
Clearly, I have made a terrible mistake. You peasants wouldn't know greatness if it bit you in the ass.
In the ass. With a loud sniff of disdain, he swagaliciously exits the classroom. And there's the first time I've ever used the word swagaliciously in a sentence.
Swagaliciously. Awkward.
Did I pass?
Yes, we'd love you to join the band.
Really? Yes, absolutely. We have your information, so we'll let you know when our next practice will be, and hopefully we'll see you there. Thank you. Yes, I'll be there. Okay, thank you again.
Why did we just decide to have a random American Idol? This game was created not that long ago. American Idol hasn't been popular in years.
It really hasn't.
Since I was probably a child.
Is it strange that I feel kind of nervous?
How come?
I don't know. I'm really
Delicious.
excited. I'm already getting ideas.
For
for
delicious
places that will
definition.
incorporate
Make
your
them
voice.
girls go
Boys go
go.
loco.
Make them boys
Don't know
loco
why I'm
loco.
so nervous.
I now need to introduce a bard in our campaign named Frank. And part of his thing will be Frankalicious. Frankalicious.
You could
definition.
always
Make them
have a
girls
car
go
cat
loco.
and fucking play Carcalicious and just make half of us cringe.
What's Carkalicious?
It's the Fergalicious of Homestuck.
Oh.
It's so bad. I found the audio clip on TikTok and it just sent me into war flashbacks of Homestuck. I have a Nepeta hat.
It's probably because after how bad those previous auditions were, you're hoping this one audition wasn't a fluke.
Maybe.
Responsible.
We should probably clean up. I think our reserve time is running out.
Yep, only 3 people.
Vietnam flashbacks? Yeah.
Yep. Oh boy.
What's the one, like, Vietnam flashback song that they use?
You thought it was yours for half a second when you heard the vibrating?
No, I was trying to think of,
The dog with the cupcakes?
no.
Aww. It doesn't... I guess we missed her call. What are you looking for?
This is the one I was thinking. I'm trying to find the song.
Okay.
I'll hold it away so that I... No, that is not it.
I think it's picking up the fan. I'm gonna turn it down.
Alright. My phone rings unexpectedly. It's Valerie. Hello?
I've got a surprise for you. Come to the hangar.
What is... She hung up. Of course she hung up. I guess I better go see what's up. Red? After I wipe myself into the hangar, I make a beeline to Eagle. I said swipe, not wipe. Or I said wipe, but I meant swipe.
After I wipe myself.
After I wipe myself, just leans over and wipes into the hangar, I make a beeline to Eagle. Valerie is perched in front of my terminal, but jumps up once she sees me. She moves from the terminal and gestures for me to sit.
Voila!
I stare at the scrolling code on the screen. She's got to stop acting like I can read this stuff. Well, what is this?
It's a manual documentation. Needs to be cleaned up before it can be fully understood, though.
Yeah.
So, you called me over to show me something that's not complete. Valerie crosses her arms.
I thought you'd be able to appreciate the magnitude of this discovery.
I'm not trying to downplay the importance of this.
Besides, my script is parsing it as we speak. It'll be done in a few minutes.
We wait patiently for her program to finish running. I watch as she keeps an eye out on her script. She's confident in her program, yet keeps glancing at it, exposing the eagerness beneath her calm demeanor. No, that's literally every single programmer ever, who may be confident in what they've done, but assumes it will break anyway.
Oh my god, the way these are set up, it looks like a doggo face.
So is Kaoru completely written out of the game at this point?
Who?
Kaori? You mean?
No. We saw her before you came in.
Yeah, she was literally just here.
Just before you came in.
How did you get into engineering?
Girls can't be engineers.
That's not what I said. Valerie laughs.
It's like a puzzle.
What?
Taking things apart and putting it back together, finding new ways to piece everything together to make it a better product. The possibilities are endless, even if we can't see all the solutions just yet.
And you just discovered that by accident. She shrugs and becomes strangely aloof.
Things broke around the house a lot. If I didn't fix it, then it would be broken forever.
Why not just buy a new one?
It always worked fine once fixed. Why spend that extra money?
But why did you have to fix it? Why not your parents? She frowns in disdain.
My mom couldn't be bothered with things like that. If the computer broke, she'd pretend the problem didn't exist until she needed to use it. Then she'd go and buy a new one because she needed to use it immediately. Money was always tight, and that's why I started trying to fix things. The first thing I ever properly fixed was my bike. I was 15, and my neighbor at the time was a young woman at university. She helped me fix it, and when she learned I was interested in this stuff, she gave me a bunch of how-to books for my birthday.
That's cool. I guess I was lucky that my dad was pretty handy. He taught me how to take care of all of my things. Valerie grins playfully.
Could have fooled me. Eagle's always a little worse for wear by the time he gets to me. Isn't that right, Eagle?
Stuff in your teeth.
No, I need to floss.
Oh. Can we bring you a flosser? You can floss on stream.
I can floss on stream just fine.
Don't hit me, please.
Did that get me any V-Bucks? Am I cool yet?
Yes, you're gonna get so much money from all the thirsty feet pic Instagram followers.
Feet pic Instagram followers. Look at it. I didn't show my feet. I just flossed.
I made an Instagram, you guys.
And it's not a puppy. Valerie whizzed back to the
It's
screen.
done.
Valerie and I both leaned to get a better look at the screen. I turn my head to ask her a question when her hair brushes my cheek. It's soft and smells like flowers. I hadn't realized how close we were to each other until now. Valerie's too focused on the screen to notice. Her slender fingers dance across the keyboard. Dance!
This makes a lot of sense.
What makes a lot of sense?
Why your core only activated that one time? The function of the core was set to debug mode with a single run instance.
English, please.
The overdrive mode was meant to be used for testing purposes, so it was set to only activate once.
What does that mean?
Means if we can figure out how to change the setting and find out the parameters of activation, you could use the overdrive mode on demand.
That sounds dangerous. My eyes widen as I consider the possibilities. Are you serious?
Yeah, in theory anyway.
She squints the code.
That's not even the best part. Here are blueprints with algorithms and formulas.
I'll go get some.
Self-voicing enabled. Kevin McKevin, what do they say?
I accidentally hit the V key, and now Kevin sounds like a robot,
Please keep going.
which is so good.
Please keep going.
Valerie puts a finger to her lip.
It seems to
Did
be
you leave that?
incomplete, but we might be able to use this and a bit of reverse engineering to fill in the gaps. If we can figure this out, we can understand the details of the core.
Good stuff. What the fuck did we just discover? We discovered shitty text-to-speech for the main character. I love self-voicing mode, and so do I. Can we please keep self-voicing mode on?
Yep.
Bottom to top.
2.
If only
If
women
only
came
women
with a
came
manual,
with a
too.
manual too.
He says it when I rolled.
Hover.
Shh, shh, shh.
Good stuff. If only women came with a manual too. Can we have it ready for the next match?
Okay, so we chose two.
If only women came with a manual too.
Oh, something about Kevin actually just being text-to-speech is so much better than the voice that I could give him.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is a magical moment.
Save,
Wait, what?
save slot. Save slot. Save slot. Save slot.
You're not gonna, okay, fine. Fuck you then. Only sometimes, I guess.
If only women came with a manual too. Kevin McKevin, so completing this code will help us learn everything we need to know to use my core.
Yes, of course.
I can't believe this is happening right now.
Kevin McKevin, I wish understanding women were that easy. She laughs.
It is, once you unlock her code.
Kevin McKevin, that's pretty much impossible.
The fact that it says Kevin McKevin every time. I'm gonna pass out if this keeps up.
Why did Dad include this function for my core? And why didn't he tell me? I have so many questions and too few answers.
We've made this game like a million times better. Oh no. Okay. I don't have to read anymore. I can just react to bullshit.
Kevin McKevin, let's keep this a secret.
A secret?
The fact that all of the other main characters have voices, but Kevin McKevin is text-to-speech. Oh, I love it. I'm living for this.
Kevin McKevin, yeah. There's no point in getting the team's hopes up when we don't even know if this will work. Plus, I don't need anyone snooping around my gear. I look pointedly at Valerie. She smiles innocently.
What? That's what brought us together. Are you saying you wish you never met me?
Kevin McKevin, of course not. But one Valerie is more than enough. She smirks.
Don't I feel special?
Valerie gets to work and I watch her for a while. She's working too fast for me to comprehend what she's doing, and I don't want to interrupt her groove to explain it to me.
Something about this just makes it feel like we're playing on easy mode now.
Right?
After a few minutes, she glances back at me.
Were you making sure I wasn't flashing people?
You really do
No.
like to watch, don't you?
Kevin McKevin, huh?
Huh?
First
face
you
is
show
lovely,
and
Connor.
Mario at the beach, now me.
Huh?
Kevin McKevin, I didn't watch them. Her eyes sparkle.
Okay,
So
okay.
you just like watching me then?
Yes.
Too
You
bad
rule.
this isn't that
We
interesting.
turn it off for during our scenes with Just Us and Show.
Just Us and Show.
Just Us and Show.
But everywhere else,
Everywhere
we're just on
else.
autopilot.
Uh-huh.
After
But
saying
us and
goodbye,
Show, those
I
are the
leave her
important
to do her
ones.
thing.
We have to have a Kevin McKevin voice.
I've still got some time before I head home tonight. What do I feel like doing?
Oh, God.
Valerie,
Just Valerie.
Valerie, 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 Valerie.
Here's the thing. I can have
I
too
wonder
much
what
fun
Valerie
with
is up
text-to-speech.
I dial her number and wait for her to answer.
Hello?
Kevin McKevin, hey, Valerie, you busy?
Yeah, I'm about to go meet a friend for some coffee.
Kevin McKevin, oh, anyone I know.
Hey, King Cowder.
Hi!
Are
We
you ready for our
discovered something.
text-to-speech adventure?
We discovered that there's a text-to-speech option.
I accidentally hit the V key while hitting the space key and it activated text-to-speech.
It's you, silly.
Kevin McKevin, oh.
I'll meet you at the cafe in front of the bookstore.
Kevin McKevin sounds like a plan. I'll see you in a bit.
Au revoir.
I
Keep
make my
forgetting
way
she's
to
French.
the cafe. Valerie is waiting for me in a booth by the time I arrive.
It's rude to keep a lady waiting.
I'm sorry. You. A lady. Ha. You. A lady. Ha. Stare her down.
Do the middle one again.
I,
Do the middle one
I
again.
can't. Oh, just hover over it.
You. A lady. Ha.
It's official. We've lost our minds, top to bottom. I need more alcohol for this.
Yes!
You. A lady. Ha.
All right, fix your drinks so people can decide if they want to ruin our fun or not.
Say.
So, for those who don't know, you can go ahead and veto this if you want. But currently, we're going to choose the option
You. A lady. Ha.
because that's what we rolled.
Yeet. I'm so happy.
This is so good.
I need some wine for this shit, y'all.
I saw something pretty cool the other day at the store. There were some vacuum sealed stainless steel wine glasses.
Vacuum sealed?
So, well, you know, like these things? These things are vacuum sealed.
Oh.
That's how they make them so good at holding the temperature of the liquid inside of them. Is that there's a vacuum seal between two layers of steel.
Yeah, but certain metal glasses make wine taste weird.
Nobody wants to veto? Then we're gonna do you a lady ha.
Kevin McKevin, then it's a good thing there are no ladies here. I certainly wouldn't want her to wait.
Kind of a rude option, but I'm saving my reroll.
Yeah,
I don't care about Valerie. Besides,
Fuck Valerie, we're here for show.
We are here
This
for
is
show.
the show
Valerie
show.
pouts.
Valerie pouts.
What am I if not a lady?
Kevin McKevin, you're indescribable. She raises an eyebrow.
Indescribable. As in?
Kevin McKevin, as in indescribable. After a moment, she shrugs.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Kevin McKevin, have you ordered yet?
No, I was waiting for a certain someone to get their butt over here.
Something about the text-to-speech being us now is just so, like, it almost laughs in the face of virtual novels. Because clearly whoever's doing this is not role-playing a character.
Nope.
They're literally just going through the options to find the right thing.
Yeah.
Kevin McKevin, so what I'm hearing is you want to see my butt?
Kiss my metal ass.
Bite my shiny metal ass.
Valerie smirks.
I liked mine. I made it up myself. I liked mine. I made it up myself.
I thought you were just making a bad
No.
reference.
No.
Change the topics. I put the we have to. So I can't read these out. I have to make the text-to-speech do it.
Change the topic. I put the Maximus in Gluteus Maximus. I won't fall for your objectification.
Computers, rise up! We have to roll.
Okay.
We have to roll.
Hover.
Top, bottom, middle.
1.
Change the topic.
Hover over the second one again.
No.
Please. Just one hover.
Just one hover.
Just one hover.
I put the Maximus in Gluteus Maximus.
Okay.
Oh, Paranoia's got a reroll.
Change the topic.
Does
So
anybody?
much for saving.
Uh huh.
So much for saving it.
Suddenly, this matters so much more. So it was middle, bottom, top, I think. Roll again.
No, it was top to bottom.
Was it top to bottom on this one?
Yeah.
Okay, top to bottom.
1. No.
Change the topic.
It's the same one we had.
I'm gonna use my reroll here. I'm using my reroll too, because I need something other than changing the topic. I need to hear what this robot can say to Valerie. So top to bottom again.
3. That was good enough.
I'm okay with it.
I won't fall for your objectification.
All right.
Robots, rise up. Unless anybody else also wants to reroll and really, really try to get, I put the Maximus and Gluteus Maximus.
If we all use them now, we'll get them back in a little bit.
That's true, but we only get one refresh the entire stream. It's not like we refresh until like halfway through.
That's fair.
We only get refreshes until halfway through the stream, which the stream is only going to be an hour and what? Hour and a half today because we started late.
Yeah.
Hour 40.
Yeah.
We'll do hour like 40. Doesn't look like anybody else wants to, so we're going to do.
Here, this one.
I won't fall for your objectification. Kevin McKevin, I don't have to because I'm more than just my body.
That was beautiful.
Valerie smirks.
Sounds like someone skipped their squats at the gym and is embarrassed.
Kevin McKevin, I won't fall for that either. She pouts, but has trouble keeping a straight face.
Straight.
I flip open the menu and take a minute to read my options. Valerie and I both place our orders, then she pulls out a pencil and sketchbook.
Why is this so funny? Like it's just a machine reading the text to us. Why is this so funny?
I don't know. I don't understand why millennials think anything is funny. Because,
Kevin
like, we have the
McKevin,
weirdest
what are
sense
you
of
doing?
humor.
Not me, you.
Kevin McKevin, huh?
Anytime this thing reads, Kevin McKevin, huh?
She pushes the sketchbook towards me and grins playfully.
I want you to draw me like one of your French girls.
As you wish.
No.
Sorry, no, you're right. I can't read these out.
I can try. As you wish. Et. 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 Et.
This is the rest of the stream, isn't it?
It's the rest.
This is the rest of the stream. It's just gonna be us going
Et.
and laughing at it. Bottom to top.
2.
As you wish.
I'm done with my reroll. Paranoia has used his. Anybody else in chat who wants to participate?
This was not as funny as the last one.
As
Et. As you wish.
Anybody else in chat who wants to reroll can reroll if they want to. To reroll, you simply have to type in chat reroll. You get once per stream unless we all use ours before the midway point, in which case we all get one more reroll back. Vetoes are final.
Technically, the midway point's 5 minutes from now, so.
That's also true. So everybody please use your rerolls soon so that we can get ours back.
Fuck it, why not? I choose a reroll.
You're gonna reroll?
Why not?
Alright.
It's not nearly as funny as the last one, but. What was it? Top to bottom to top?
Bottom to top.
2. God damn it.
As you wish.
That's
King Kaoru, it's your turn.
2 wasted rerolls this
King
turn.
Kaoru, it's your turn.
We've got 5 people in chat right now.
God damn it.
Which technically means that, I believe that really means we've got like 3 people who can do the things, because I think 2 of the viewers are technically me.
I thought you did away with that.
I thought I did too, but I'm not entirely sure I did. One of them's gone. We scared him off with text-to-speech.
Sound off, boys, girls, and guys and gals, and non-binary pals. Thank
Sound off, Goncho. It works.
It does.
It works so well.
It does.
Nobody knows what it means, so when you say Goncho, they just
Alright.
kind of roll with it.
King Kaoru is best boy.
He's gonna re-roll as well. That means everybody who's currently in chat gets their re-rolls back, because that's everybody in chat.
1.
Oh shit!
Are you shitting
Paranoia
me?
vetoed him. I'm vetoing Paranoia.
Yeah, that's what I was about to do.
So that's a veto for me. Fuck it.
Nope, we vetoed the veto.
I'm vetoing
the
the
one
veto.
counts because we got a 1.
You re-rolled already and you got a 1?
Yeah.
Then yes.
It said 1.
Then yes, that counts.
Yeet.
Et.
Do it again.
Et. 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 Et.
So that's both me and Paranoia's veto down, but everybody gets their re-rolls back because everybody's used them.
Yeet.
Kevin McKevin art is not my thing.
So,
Kevin McKevin, so I don't do it. She pouts and blinks puppy dog eyes at me.
not even for me?
I'm barely even phased. All those guilt trips from Nikki were good for one thing, I guess. Kevin McKevin, nope.
Nope.
Aw, come on. I drew you. It's only fair that you draw me.
Stick figure with 2 gigantic circles.
Please!
I couple of cafe patrons are giving
I
me
couple-
dirty looks.
Wait, I couple of cafe patrons. What?
What?
What game? That's not the text to speech's fault. That's
what
your
now?
fault.
A what now?
Yeah. I what?
I what?
Huh?
Huh?
The text to speech. Huh? Huh?
Kevin McKevin, fine. If it will make you stop. She grins. She leans onto the table, rests her chin in her hands, and flashes me a warm smile. Taking this as my cue to start drawing, I clumsily trace the pencil around the page. As hard as I try, my uncoordinated fingers cannot illustrate what my eyes see.
Are you done yet?
Valerie speaks through her teeth, trying not to disturb her pose. Kevin McKevin, no.
No.
I continue to sketch. After a few minutes, Valerie tries again.
How about now?
Kevin McKevin, still no. She waits another couple of minutes.
Now?
Kevin McKevin, calm down. It'll be done when it's done. She sighs heavily.
The things I have to do for you.
You asked.
Kevin McKevin, in case you forgot, you're the one who asked me to draw you. You can't rush these things.
Shouldn't you be concentrating? What are you doing talking to me?
Kevin McKevin, you are the one talking to me.
If you spent more time on your drawing and less time blaming me for things, you'd be done by now.
I glare at her.
I glare at her.
I'm dying, you guys.
She winks before returning to her pose. We fall silent as I work on the drawing. Valerie stares confidently at me, never looking away when I glance up at her. For some reason that makes me even more nervous.
Sensors are set to love? No, sensors are set to kill.
I
What is
push
that
away
from?
my embarrassment
Nothing, that's
and
me.
focus
Oh.
on her features. For all the times I've looked at her, I haven't really seen just how perfectly her features flow into each other.
Sensors are definitely set for lust.
It's the first time I've noticed just how truly beautiful she is, and my face flushes from the thought.
Activating boner sequence.
Oh my god.
The next time I glance up at Valerie, her smile looks more genuine. I know she saw me blush, and that makes me blush even more.
Boner sequence in overdrive.
This sounds like a
After a
neck
few
beard.
more minutes, I drop my pencil. Kevin McKevin, okay, done.
I creamed my pants.
Valerie breaks from her pose.
Let me see.
Pushing forward the sketchbook, I wonder if she'll like that I drew her.
With big old bitty. Oh no, hold on. I can't say them.
With tig ol' bitties.
So, we have our things back, right?
We do have our rerolls back.
As accurately as possible. Like an ironing board.
So, middle, top, bottom.
3.
Like an ironing board.
That's not as funny.
With tig old bitties.
I'm gonna use my reroll on that one.
With tig ol' bitties.
I'm wasting my reroll on this shit.
With tig ol' bitties.
Alright, is anyone gonna veto me? Like
With
what?
tig ol'
I
bitties.
have a veto.
I don't
and-
have a I don't have a veto. Paranoia doesn't have a veto. The only person that can veto you at this point is King Cowder.
And King Kaoru just wants to see me happy, so.
See you happy or watch the world burn? Or is that the same thing?
I was about to say, I mean,
I didn't gel my hair, so it keeps falling in my face.
cute though. Alright, I'm rolling for it. What was it? Middle, bottom, top?
Mm-hmm.
2.
Like an ironing
Hitting
board.
me.
Like an ironing
Hitting
board.
me.
I'm not wasting my reroll here.
Ugh,
I am not wasting my reroll here.
I'm so upset. Ew. Hover it over it one more time, please.
With tig ol' bitties.
But no, that's not what we're choosing. Because we're choosing
Like an ironing board.
Not as fun.
File page 1. Save slot. Save slot.
I was gonna say the date.
Save slot.
yeah. It's like it tried
sounded
to
like
earlier.
It wanted to, because it said
July
August.
1st 30, 2043. July 2nd 30, 2045. July 3rd 30, 2058. July 4th 30, 2104. Are you sure you want to overwrite your save? Save slot.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pretend like I understand what's going on there.
I didn't either, but it was fun.
She looks at my drawing, and her eyes grow wide.
What is this?
She points accusingly at the page. Kevin McKevin, a drawing?
Look closer.
Her finger points right to the chest. I don't get it. This is an accurate representation. Boobs.
I'm not gonna be able to do all of these, but holy shit. Can we just appreciate?
Boobs. Boobs. Boobs.
I think the fan is still getting in the way from where it's currently sitting.
This-
It's so hot.
Boobs.
You want me to turn it down again?
Boobs. Boobs.
I think overall, is it fine on your end, guys? If it's fine on their end, I don't care. Because it's not like
Town loves
anybody.
me.
It's not like anybody is going back and watching these VODs anyway. We hardly get 3 viewers on a live stream.
I might go back and watch.
We're doing this. We're doing this for ourselves at this point.
It's fun.
It's fun. And now that I have the capture card working, as soon as we're done here, we'll play more Persona 5. All right. I gotta give us some numbers, top to bottom.
2,
That's so disappointing.
This is an accurate representation.
I'm gonna use my reroll on this. I need
Alright.
us to say boobs.
I need this to say boobs too. Paranoia also wants boobs.
I feel like everybody here wants boobs.
It was top to bottom.
Go ahead and the only person that can veto this is King Cowder.
Howard loves boobs.
Everybody loves boobs. What are you talking about?
2,
God damn it.
King Cowder is also re-rolling.
Oh, good.
1,
God damn it.
I don't get it.
That's, I think, everybody but Paranoia's extra re-roll used.
Oof.
I'll make a rule. Or not a rule, but I'll make an executive decision. Paranoia, you give us your re-roll. I'll give everybody their re-rolls back again. We need boobs on this. But it's the last time we're getting them back.
Hey. Swear to God.
Come on.
Fucking ruin
Come
this.
on.
2,
God damn it.
Hey guys. This is your captain speaking. Can we all just agree to say boobs?
Yes.
I need everybody in chat to agree. If
Just,
you agree,
if you agree, just type boobs.
if you agree, type boobs. We haven't made an executive decision all stream. The entire time we've played this game, we have not made an executive
We
decision.
did. We did make an executive decision,
on
but we were playing
Randy-
the parts.
Yeah, we were playing a part, and also on all of those. But if everybody in chat says boobs, choose the boobs option.
It's hot. I'm sweating into this chair.
Just sweating into the chair.
I'm melting into the chair. She's waiting for our response. Look
She
how
is.
disappointed she is.
And you know what we want to say?
Boobs!
Boobs.
That's a unanimous decision by everyone in chat. We're saying boobs.
Kevin McKevin, those are your breasts.
Oh, that was so worth the wait!
That was entirely
Oh,
worth it.
that was so worth the wait!
Can I see bops?
If you follow my Instagram, you'll see boobs. Or bobs. I'm not allowed to do this.
I am. Because I don't have boobs, I have boobs.
Boobs, they're cute. They all have boobs.
Really? Because I don't see any breasts there.
Her voice is louder than expected and attracts the attention of nearby patrons. She slowly slinks back into her chair as her cheeks turn red. This is the first time I've seen her embarrassed. Picking up the pencil, I draw 2 circles over the chest in the drawing.
Tickle bitties.
Kevin McKevin happy now?
That looks dumb.
Despite her comment, there's a smile on her face. Valerie glances at the time and wrinkles her nose.
I've got class soon.
Where's our food?
Yeah, where's
Kevin
our food?
McKevin, don't sound so excited about it.
It's not a fun one.
Kevin McKevin, which one is it?
Introduction to art history.
Kevin McKevin, don't you like art?
I do. And since I also like history, I thought this would be a good choice for one of my electives.
Same.
Just like I like music, but music appreciation turned out to be a shitty class.
I like movies, but movie appreciation turned out to be a shitty class.
Kevin McKevin, so why the disappointment?
Because school absorbs the fun out of everything.
Well, it turns out that although I like history and I like actually creating art, learning about other people creating art is not as fun.
True.
Kevin McKevin, so was watching me create art for you today not fun either? She smirks.
That doesn't count. I was part of the creative process.
Kevin McKevin, that's true. She glances again at the time and gathers her things.
Okay, I've got to head out.
I nod.
Seeing people create art is great. Learning about people creating
After we
art
pay
is
for
not.
our drinks, we head our separate ways, but not before I catch Valerie fondly sneak another peek at my drawing.
I'm so happy
The
with
house
all.
is quiet when I get home. Uncle Kaido is still working his crazy hours and Nikki's probably still at her club.
This does take all of the
Club.
work out of both of
It
us.
does. It's so nice.
Stifling a yawn, I trudge upstairs. It's been a long day and all I want to do is relax. As I pass by Nikki's room, I notice her door is closed. Huh, I guess she is home after all. I think nothing of it until I hear a deep, extremely male laugh behind Nikki's closed door. Nikki's giggle
Oh boy,
shortly
here we go.
follows.
Secret boyfriend.
Secret boyfriend. Secret boyfriend.
Secret
boyfriend.
What? Yes. This.
What? Yes, this.
There's a boy in Nikki's room. And they're behind closed doors. Not on my watch.
They were also here alone, so.
I burst into her room.
3
Nikki's
inches!
eyes widen and her mouth drops open. The boy twists to look at me from the chair beside the bed.
Oh, jeez, easy.
Kevin McKevin, there's a boy in your room.
What are you doing?
Kevin McKevin, who is this guy? Nikki leaps from the bed and tries to push me away, but I stay rooted to the ground. Kevin McKevin, is this Ken? I turn to the guy, ignoring Nikki pulling on my arm. Kevin McKevin, are you Ken? He freezes like a deer in headlights, and stammers out an affirmation.
Well, nice to meet you, kid. I'm Kevin.
Yes?
Leave him alone. We're just studying.
Kevin McKevin studying? Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
I love the robot voice
I love
too
it so
much.
much.
It's too powerful.
Yes? What? No! Studying as in studying!
She points to her bed. I take another look around the room. Nikki's bed is sprawled with books, tablets, and laptops. Ken is holding an open textbook in his lap, a look of pure terror on his face. I'm not fooled. I know underneath that good kid facade there is a
Wait.
demon just waiting to pounce on my cute, innocent Imuto.
Wait.
Imuto.
I love it because, like, there's absolutely no reason for him to suspect this guy. I guarantee you the guy was like, I'd rather sit on the chair.
Yeah. Like, this dude is like true law. Like, this guy is me, lawful good, just
Yeah.
like 100%.
Like, even if he likes her, I'd rather sit on the bed.
Ken is in my class and we have an exam next week.
I glare at Ken, who cowers from my stare.
So, now that you know nothing weird is happening, get out!
That's not what the text says.
Get out!
I cross my arms. Kevin McKevin, actually, I think I'll stay and help you two study.
What?
Kevin McKevin,
Oh, his
whatever
mouth.
you're learning now, I already studied.
Don't you have your own homework you can do? We're studying fine without you.
Kevin McKevin, are you sure about that? I think Ken here would appreciate the help. I glare at Ken, who gulps hard and nods.
Actually, it would be an honor to have the help of an ace pilot.
No, it wouldn't.
I narrow my eyes at Ken. Very suspicious. I've got my eyes on you. Don't try anything silly. Move him out of the room.
Oh, we are not having a Hopper moment here. We are not doing that shit. Your grandpa died.
I thought my brain went to your grandpa's dead, but whatever. All right, bottom to top.
2,
Oh, by the way, yes, everybody has their rerolls back.
Don't try anything silly. Don't try anything silly. Don't try anything silly.
The fact that I can do that on command is too much power
Really
for me to
wonderful.
truly own.
Don't try
Guess we're
anything
not gonna
silly.
see show at all today. I mean, outside of scene 1, but that doesn't count. He didn't do much speaking. He had like 2 lines.
All right, nobody's rerolling, so we're gonna say it.
August. Don't try anything silly. Kevin McKevin, don't even think about it. I didn't think it were possible, but Ken's eyes grow even wider. His gaze shifts helplessly to Nikki and back to me.
There's nothing happening. I'm not thinking anything.
Get out. I'm not going to fail my test because you're being a total weirdo.
Kevin McKevin, yeah, I'm leaving. I glare at Ken again. Kevin McKevin, just remember, whatever you're thinking of doing to her, I will do to you.
It's just math.
Kevin McKevin twice.
Out!
Nikki shoves me out of the room. Kevin McKevin door.
I know. We'll leave the door open so you stop being stupid.
Oof.
Luckily, my room is across from Nikki's. I leave my door open too while I try to work on my assignments. I'm too distracted to focus as I strain to hear what they're talking about. Every so often I hear them repeat a math formula or compare answers on equations. Huh, I guess they really are studying, this time. Eventually, I give up and watch videos on MeTube. After about 2 hours, Ken goes home. Nikki slams the door shut to her room. Sheesh, what's her problem?
It's not like I didn't just save her from some assaultee. Never mind that she may have a love life of her own. I'm her older brother. She can only fawn after me repeatedly while I completely tell her that it's never gonna happen. I'm going to officially give my reroll to CPQ because I'll be honest, I'm too lazy to type. There you go.
Yeet, I have 2.
CPQ has 2 rerolls at this point.
Yeet. It's
Now
like giving
that
me
I
a
can
bardic
finally
inspiration.
focus
I feel
again,
so
I
empowered.
finish up my assignments and easily fall asleep afterwards. I wake up naturally for once and enjoy my chance to sleep in. Is this what it feels like to be rested? Why doesn't this happen every day?
Because there are too many enemies nearby.
With a wide yawn, I pull my arms over my head to stretch, then throw back my comforter and hop out of bed. My tablet flashes with a notification. I have an email. Curious, I open up the email and read it.
I'm gonna turn the voice to text off.
Self-voicing disabled.
It's fine. My tablet flashes a notification. I have an email. Curious, I open the email to read it. It's from Dashu. They're hosting a promotional photo shoot and networking event tomorrow, right before the XZ's big concert. All sponsored Dashu teams are in... Huh?
EXO.
Where?
No, it's XZ, but it's EXO. The band. The boy group.
Oh, okay.
EXO.
EXO's big concert. All sponsored.
Oh no,
Dashu...
I mean that's the
fake.
one,
That's the
thing.
that thing they're making fun of.
You don't have to say EXO, but like
all sponsored Dashu teams are and individuals will be there, and after a shoot, we are welcome to stay for the concert. Wait, Dashu sponsors XZ? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Dashu might be breaking into the world of mecha. They're a huge name in the sports and entertainment industry. Still, XZ is supremely popular pop star. His shows get sold out within minutes. There's no way I'm passing up such an opportunity. I quickly type out a response confirming my attendance. I'm positive everyone else on the team will go as well, if only for the chance to meet XZ. Grab my clothes for the day, I get changed. So, that was fast. As soon as I grab my phone, it rings, but cuts out immediately after the first ring. What? That's weird. I glance at my missed calls. It was Kaori. I bet she's gonna ask me about Dashu's event. Call her back, but she doesn't pick up. Huh. Shoot her a text. What's up? I go downstairs to the kitchen. I have to pee, so I'm turning voice to text back on so you can continue to play as voice to text.
Self-voicing enabled. Nobody's home again? It's like I live alone.
Band, not a person.
Opening the fridge, I spot a covered plate left for me. I unwrap the foil to find oyakodon. Not a traditional breakfast, but delicious nonetheless. Nikki must have been practicing her recipes. As I dig in, I glance at my phone. Still no response from Kaori.
Carrie.
I'm starting to get a little concerned. She wouldn't call if she didn't have a good reason. So why isn't she responding? My heart drops as my mind wanders to the worst possible scenarios. She must be hurt and tried to call for help. Is she unconscious? There's no other reason she'd be acting this way. As the theories race in my mind, I take a deep breath to clear my head. I'm overreacting. It's probably nothing. But what if it's something?
What if it's something?
Still, she'd most likely be at her dorm right now, and campus is not far away. I could double check to make sure everything's okay.
Make sure Calorie is okay, or she can call me back. Okay, so the options are fucking go to Calorie's house and see if she's dead or not, or wait for her to call us back.
Make sure Kaori is okay. Make sure Kaori is okay.
Yeah.
She can call me back.
Kaori.
Self-voicing disabled.
Kaori. Kaori.
All right. That's me. Roll even
Yes, it
odds.
is. Odds evens.
7.
Yeet.
Make sure Kaori is okay.
Yeet.
I was just. Oh, Paranoia does not want to go check on Kaori.
All right.
I don't have
Carrie.
my Kaori. My bad, Carrie. I don't have my reroll.
Well, I have 2 rerolls, so
Well, I have it. No, did I use my reroll?
no.
No, I have my reroll back.
You just don't have a veto.
I have a
I
veto.
don't think anybody has a veto.
Kaori has a veto.
Oh,
And you have a veto.
which means I have 2 vetoes.
He gifted you his rerolls.
That's fair.
But he also said he was too lazy to type. Anyway, anybody want to object that, or are we gonna reroll?
I got 2 rerolls. I'll reroll it again.
Wait, what?
If I don't like it, I can also reroll.
So do you not want to make sure that Kaori's okay? You just want to say she can call me back?
Oh no, I'll wait for you to roll first.
1. Make sure Kaori is okay.
It's an odd kind of day.
An odd kind of day. Paranoia. No! Sorry, Paranoia. That's just how the dice roll. We don't all get to choose this. I'm sad that you got several bad rerolls in a row. Nobody likes those, but simultaneously, there's not a whole lot to it. You know, for odds evens, I probably could just flip my
Coin.
iguana coin.
Yeah, but you would lose it or hit it on something. That's fair. That's tails.
You think the iguana logo is heads?
100%. That's
We
heads.
do still need to buy their game.
We do.
Their game was great. That's legitimately the reason I think I would ever go back to MomoCon is all
For
of
the video game section and the game board section? Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Because they had like games that were not out yet and they had demos that were not available online. I would absolutely go back and do that again. But nobody else seems to want to reroll, so make sure Kaori is okay. I'm sorry,
Neat.
Paranoia. I need to do a few things on campus, so I'll just stop by while I'm there. No big deal, right? Grab my keys and head to Ace. After a short drive, I arrive at the academy. Lost the coin. Where'd the coin go? There it is. I pull up an old team email. After the qualifier, we all had exchanged information in case of emergency. I follow a group of girls into the building, and I am about to join them in the elevator when a voice stops me.
Excuse me, may I help you?
You hate Kaori? Why do you hate Kaori, Paranoia?
She's a bitch.
He doesn't like the student that many times. The front desk agent for the dorm. This is an all-girls dorm, so it makes sense that I'd get stopped. Which is Kaori's room? None of your business. I'm here to check up on my teammate. I might use a reroll here, top to bottom.
Oh, shit. What are you fucking doing? God damn it! I have to retype it.
2,
Which is Kaori's room? Because that's not creepy at all. I'm here to check on my teammate, so reroll. I'll use it.
1,
There we go. That's what I want. I said top to bottom, right?
Cool. And no one's gonna veto you.
I'm here to check my teammate. Paranoia can't veto me. Encounter gave his veto to you along with his reroll, I assume.
I assume.
Unless he really, really cares about his veto. But it's too late because we rerolled already.
Neat.
So, unless you don't want to do anything, I'm going to here to check on my teammate. Hi, I'm on gear team Ace 204. Hold on, I need to hear this.
Self-voicing enabled. Kevin McKevin, hi. I'm on gear team Ace 2049-11. I'm here to meet with my teammate.
I just needed to hear.
Disabled.
What's up with the audio? What is up with the audio? Is it bad? Is it good? I don't know what's up with the audio.
Is it the fan?
Is it the fan? We can turn the fan off.
Turn the fan off.
Let's turn the fan off.
I'll just die. It's okay.
Well, if you set the fan facing at least away from my microphone, it only turns on when it's hitting my microphone. That's power. You just need to turn off oscillation.
Ah. There.
That's fine.
Look, it's hot. I'm sticking to the chair.
I will survive.
Of course, I just need to see your student ID.
I provide the proper identification.
Thanks, just one moment.
I fidget as her fingers dance across the keyboard. Can't you type faster? You sounded like a robot for a bit. Okay,
Oh.
that's just low latency. Still, it's probably a good idea to turn the fan off, to turn the fan's oscillation off.
Mrs. Tommy hasn't acknowledged the buzzer.
No, it's still
Her phone died. We were chatting earlier.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. You're all set then.
She hands me a visitor's
Just
pass.
swipe this on the elevator door and it'll guide you to your floor. Room number 45.
Thanks.
I moved it and turned it on low because it was picking up on mine.
Make my way to the elevators and swipe to activate them. Following the instructions, I usually find room number 45 and knock on the door. No answer. The door flies open.
You!
Calorie blinks at me in surprise.
What are you doing here?
I was worried about you. They call me Stalker Coon, or your security here is rubbish.
Oof.
Bottom to top.
1.
Your security here is rubbish.
I have all the power here.
You do, because you have, I think, all of the rerolls left. Are you okay with this?
Yeah.
All right. I was right to be worried about you. This place has security. This place has the security of a hot dog stand.
Why were you worried about me?
You didn't answer your phone, which is unlike you.
So you decided to break into my dorm?
Break into? More like casually amble into.
How about this? I give each of you either a reroll or a veto. Who wants what?
Giving them out to the chat.
Yeah. I mean, you and Paranoia.
Oh.
Because if Calru's not going to use them.
I'll take the reroll, just
All right.
because the veto has more power for Paranoia.
That's fair. Unless Paranoia prefers the reroll, then you guys can fight over it.
Yeah. Why didn't you respond to any of my calls or messages? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
She replies, I take out my phone and call her number. I hear it ring faintly somewhere in her room. Her phone seems to be working fine.
Why wouldn't it be?
You want a reroll? Alright, you can have the reroll. I'll take the veto. You don't understand that means that I could just veto your reroll, but then you get your reroll back. That's true. Dang. Alright, well, still. I'll keep the veto. Because he can't use it again on the same option. Well, you called me first. When you ignored any of my attempts to call you back, why would you ignore me unless your phone wasn't working?
You think too much into things.
Why did you call me? I think I deserve to know, especially after I came all this way.
It was a butt dial.
Did you cross the room?
I didn't ask you to come over here.
But
That was the speakers.
okay. That terrified me for a second. I thought it was coming from outside, and I was like, what was that sound? That's not a normal sound.
What was that?
Uh-oh. That would be my breakfast not agreeing with me. I need to use her bathroom.
No way! You're not getting in my room!
She tries to close the door on me, but I stop it with her foot. Seriously, this is an emergency. Trust me, I won't be able to make it home in time.
That's not my problem!
Kaori, what is it this time?
Please tell me that Mayu lives here. Or not Mayu, but,
May.
May. Turn towards the voice behind me. A girl wearing shorts and a tank top stands in the hallway. Her hands on her hips, she freezes when she sees me. Her mouth drops in horror. This isn't good. I'm sure all she's seen is a strange man trying to force her way into Kaori's room. This isn't what it looks like.
I'm calling security!
Of course.
Kaori lets go of the door and I crash onto the floor.
Wait, Himeki! It's okay! He's one of my piloting teammates.
Really?
Himeki glares at me.
He looks like a pervert to me.
Oops.
Yeah, thanks for that.
It's so tiny. It's so tiny.
No, I'm laughing about the fact that you dropping the die hit the button to turn the text.
I
We
know.
missed a text.
But it's tiny now.
It's okay.
Why was it tiny?
It's okay. He's just picking something up.
I like dropping something off.
If you say so. But I'll be here in case he tries something.
Kaori smiles.
But he wouldn't dare.
Himeki glares at me one last time before she goes back into her room. Kaori returns to her room and closes the door behind us. Clearly irritated by what's happened, she quickly points towards the bathroom.
Congratulations, you made it in. Now do your thing and leave. I'm not talking to you.
Okay, thanks, or all lighten up, or go do your business. Top to bottom.
1.
Why?
Okay, thanks.
Why do we only get ones now? We're only getting ones now, you guys.
I don't know. Why do we only get odds?
That's fair.
Granted, there are more odds on there are more odd numbers on this than there are ones on yours,
That's
but
fair. Same chain. No, not even.
Paranoia is the only person other than us that has a reroll. I think
Other
okay,
than
thanks
me,
is fine.
Excuse you.
Did I use my
Yeah,
reroll?
you used your
already?
reroll.
That's right, but I have a veto now.
Mhm.
All right, I think we're good. I'll be quick. I head towards the bathroom.
It's cute, isn't it?
What?
I bet it's cute. I bet it's cute.
I shut the door behind me and get comfortable on the porcelain throne. Bathroom is pristine clean. Her items on the sink are neatly lined up, and there's no stray items that shouldn't be there. All right, time to get out of here. I reach for the toilet paper and pull off the last sheet. Oh no. She must have some in the cabinet. I open it up, but I can't find any extra rolls. The rest of the drawers yield the same result. Kaori. No answer. Kaori. Still no answer. She's seriously doing this right now? I need TP. Fine, I'll just use something else. Or Kaori. Bottom to top. Oh no, middle, bottom, top.
1.
Yeah. Fine, I'll just use something else.
I think Paranoia is gonna agree with this. He hates Kaori.
He hates Kaori, so he'll agree with this.
Just finds a bunch of pads, just uses them, clogs up the toilet, runs away. His pads are not flushable.
Paranoia. I agree. So you're not gonna reroll?
Nah.
Then we're gonna do this. Fine, I'll just use this. Well, there's no toilet paper here, so I guess I'll just use this towel instead.
You dare!
Oh, now she responds.
This is why I didn't want to let you in. You only cause trouble.
This towel is so soft and fluffy. Perfect.
Ugh, stop. Just give me a minute.
Sufficiently riled, I hear Kaori open what I assume is a closet in the distance. A few seconds pass, then I hear a knock on the door. I open the door just a crack and Kaori thrusts her hand in. I grab the coveted roll of toilet paper and she disappears. I'm saved. After washing my hands, I exit the bathroom. Kaori sits on her bed, her phone in hand. Thanks. She shrugs. For some reason I didn't see the comma there. She shrugs her eyes. You know, just...
Sure.
So what is it then?
Huh?
You won't tell me why you called.
It's nothing.
All right, I can tell you I'm clearly not needed here. Sorry to bother you. Hands on the door when Kari stops me.
Wait.
I pause. She puts down her phone.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Um,
She was quiet and stares at her lap. Did she change her mind?
I'd been looking at different exchange programs and postgraduate opportunities in North America. More specifically, in the States. I was just curious about how things are over there. Maybe it'd be worth exploring those options?
I would say no. Stay as far away from here as possible.
I got a quick question for you, Kari. Do you like guns?
Do you know how many people have died in the last 24 hours, Cowrie? By guns, and guns alone?
She also has a giant mech.
That's fair, but gun violence. She's not gonna have her mech on her at all times.
But mech on mech violence.
It's fair.
Who says that at this point the terrorist attacks that are definitely still happening in America, because we won't fix this, aren't happening with giant mechs now instead of just guns?
It's fair. Fair.
New adventures. Japan is better for the gear industry. It's all the same. Globalization is too prevalent. Top to bottom.
3.
Oh,
Damn.
finally.
I was hoping for the one again.
I mean, we could re-roll it.
I can't re-roll it.
I can re-roll it. Do you want me to use one of my re-roll?
We've discussed this. You use your re-roll and I will veto it.
Then that's gonna waste your veto. That's
Yeah.
all you have left. That's your only power.
But simultaneously, we discussed this. I
Right?
don't want you
it's
using.
all the same. We're a team, Paladin. You gotta remember that.
Yes, but not in this. Antagonism makes for better content.
That's fair. It's all the same.
It's all the same. Globalization is too prevalent. I save anyway.
Boyfriend.
I love boyfriend
That's
down here in the
so
corner.
Cute.
Culturally, there will be differences, but in terms of gears and such, everything is pretty similar. Regulations, rules, etc., all are decided at global level and standardized everywhere.
I suppose that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for your input.
No problem. Was that everything?
Yeah. Sorry. That's why I called earlier. But it seemed like such a trivial thing that I didn't really want to bother you with it.
This isn't trivial at all. Besides, there's something on your mind, I'm happy to listen. That's the whole point of being friends.
Okay.
Look at that smile.
So cute.
Look at that smile and
So
tell me you
cute.
don't like her at least a little bit.
She tugs on the heartstrings just a slight bit.
She smiles. She seems a lot more relaxed now. Are you all set then?
Yep. Thanks again.
No problem. I'll see you later.
See you.
By the way, I clogged the shitter. It's still bright out and I don't feel like going home to an empty house.
It's the middle of the morning.
Didn't we just leave the house?
Yeah, we had breakfast and came over here. Unless we walked, in which case it might be lunchtime, but like we probably biked over here.
We probably used the fucking motorcycle. Once it starts to get dark, I head home. That was the entire day?
Oof.
We didn't get to hang out with anybody else.
Unless we shat in her toilet for 3 hours.
I have done that.
What a mood. Big Chow Grill.
Big Chow Grill. Nobody else in chat knows what Big Chow Grill is. Big Chow
Best
Grill
worst restaurant.
is the best worst restaurant. Or really, it's not the best worst restaurant. It's the worst best restaurant.
It's worse than Taco Bell when it comes to toilet time.
But it's better in taste than anything else in the world.
It's relatively expensive, but it's amazing.
I would have took a turd on her front porch. Please, paranoia. There are significantly better ways to be malicious. You gotta go for that topper.
Paranoia, she lives in a dorm. It wouldn't be her problem. It would be the janitor's problem.
That's when you take an upper decker.
Exactly. No, then the janitor might still have to come do the thing and fix the toilet if you broke it that bad.
Wipe with that towel anyway?
Yes, wipe with the towel anyway.
Wipe with the towel anyway. When she hands you the toilet paper, go, thanks, but I already handled the situation.
No, don't even like take the toilet paper and hand her the towel.
Yes, hand her the towel. It's like, that's good now. That's done.
Took too long. It was burning.
Hey, Nikki. She cranes her head to look at me, but she doesn't move from her spot.
You're home.
Did Uncle Kaido come back yet? I don't think she was ever worried about us, like, or mad at us. That's just siblings.
That's fair.
Yeah, but then he left again. He said he had to meet someone, then he tried to sneak out when I wasn't paying attention. But I was paying attention, and I saw him go.
We know who he's going to see.
Weird. Like, he thought he'd be in trouble if I caught him.
We know who he's going to see.
Going to see the ex?
Yeah.
Uncle Kaido trying to keep a secret from Nikki? Could it be to say Aunt Yuki? Well, if he hasn't talked to Nikki about it yet, I won't mention it either. So, how's your day at the cafe? Nikki groans and slings further into the couch.
Oh my god, I think my arms are gonna fall off. They had me washing
That's right, she got a
dishes,
job at the
and while I'm
cafe.
so happy that Uncle Kaito's restaurant is booming, if I have to wash another plate again today, I will scream.
Eat.
However, this is the last of the refrigerated soda I have.
But you didn't, like, replace it?
Not yet. You think you're gonna drink an entire 2-liter and need another thing to be replacing it right now?
In,
Or replace it?
Yeah, not in 3 minutes.
Oh yeah, in 3 minutes. That great, huh? Or, so what does that mean for dinner tonight? Or, you finally adulted. Bottom to top.
Oh man, I'm fixing my drink now.
Nope.
2.
ASMR.
I don't think anybody can hear the hissing from my drink. What was it, 2?
Yes.
So what does that mean for dinner tonight? Otherwise known as the jerk response. Paranoia still has his reroll, correct?
It does.
All right.
Would you rather have a reroll for this one? You gonna go with the reroll from them?
No. I'm just wondering who still has their rerolls. You do, and Paranoia does.
Yeah.
Go for it. All right. So does that mean? You mean after dinner tonight, right?
What?
You'll scream if you wash another plate again after we have dinner. He pauses, then bursts out laughing.
Dinner? That's funny. You're on your own tonight, mister.
We have ramen.
But what will I eat? She half-heartedly reaches towards the end table, but drops her arms when they don't reach at the point
The
instead.
takeout menus are over there. Knock yourself out.
Wow, you couldn't even reach over to grab one. Your laziness knows no bounds. Are we a fucking boomer?
Oof.
I think we might be a boomer.
Oof.
Says the guy who woke up at noon today.
We're definitely a boomer.
Oof.
Now, it was before noon, thank you very much.
Okay, so yeah, we did spend half the day in bed.
So, are you going back tomorrow then?
Nope.
You've quit already?
No, silly. I'm just not scheduled to work tomorrow.
A part-time job.
Today was exhausting, but it was still cool to be in the kitchen. And I was only on dish duty because I'm new. I know it won't be long before I'm prepping meals with the rest of the chefs.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What are you going to do instead?
Watch XZ's concert on TV.
Funny you mention XZ's concert, because I'm going there, because I'm important. Oh. She sighs wistfully.
I bet he's even dreamier in person.
I'll let you know.
Funny you mention that.
You see, I'll let you know. I called it. I'll let you know if that's true. Nikki gives me a skeptical look.
Did you just say what I think you said?
If you thought I said I'm going to the concert, then yes. She stares at me, then snorts.
Yeah, right. Those tickets were sold out as soon as they went on sale.
I didn't say I had a ticket. I said I'm going to the concert.
How would you be able to get in without a ticket?
I know top men, Nikki McKevin. Top men. When you're a pilot, you make all sorts of connections. Like the ones who sponsor your team and this concert.
Wait, Dashu is sponsoring this concert?
Nikki's mouth drops open and her eyes grow wide with hope.
You're going to the concert?
She hops over the couch and grabs my arm.
Please tell me you can bring your adorable and totally deserving little sister.
It probably won't be that great anyway. Nope, he's all mine, or sorry, but it's just all business. No pleasure.
I'm pretty sure the fourth option should be, remember my bike?
Or, how about that dinner? Remember my bike is better, though. Alright, top, bottom, middle.
3.
Nope, he's all mine.
That's the best one.
It's definitely the most playful.
Yeah.
And even though it immediately says no, it does still add a certain amount of... That's a reroll from Paranoia!
Alright.
I don't veto.
Alright.
1.
I said top, bottom, middle?
Bottom, middle.
It probably won't be that great anyway.
That's not what I want. I'll use my reroll as well!
Alright.
Unless...
I'm not vetoing.
Okay.
2.
That's not what I wanted.
That's... Sorry, but it's all business. No pleasure.
We're all out of rerolls, you guys.
Yep. No, you still... No, that's right. You gave the extra reroll to Paranoia.
Mm-hmm. I'm so upset.
Which means my veto is
It
useless.
is. No one has rerolls, but we both have vetoes.
I am looking at that goof unit, though. I told him about, he and I DM each other on Instagram about Gundam stuff. And he didn't know about the new Gundam app, and I showed him a couple of my pictures, and he was like, that's pretty cool. No, the guy that did those pictures.
Nice.
Yeah, it's cool.
But it's all business, no pleasure.
Sorry, I'm only allowed to attend because Dashu is holding a promotional event beforehand, and I've got to go do that. It's a concert, but I still gotta go to work. Looking at Nikki looks disappointed but nods.
I see.
Snooky looks disappointed.
Snooky looks disappointed and says, Snooky no smash? Smush. They say smush on that show. My brother, for a period of time... My brother...
Ironically watched it?
Not ironically. My brother absolutely fell in love with that show. In fact, he had a t-shirt time shirt.
Interesting. What is t-shirt time?
It was a thing that happened on the show where whenever they were done with the day and they were all like hanging out at home and they were about to go to the club, they would all yell t-shirt time and all the boys would take their t-shirts off to go to the club without shirts.
Interesting.
My brother had a shirt that said t-shirt time because he absolutely loved Jersey Shore. And my brother is a nuclear physicist.
You remember 5 years ago when Mallet was like a little bit less shitty?
Yeah.
But like it was the last year that it wasn't shitty because the only thing that was keeping it from being not shitty was all the seniors that graduated after that year.
Yeah, it's pretty much roughly like it was roughly a year after Blunt became nothing but like shitty pompous people because all the seniors graduated. My brother's class was the last class of people that were relatively cool, and then everybody that joined Blunt after that were just asshats.
Yeah.
Just absolute asshats.
So anyway, Mallet is an honor society / honor frat.
It's a GDI.
Sure, I don't remember what that stands for.
Gosh dang independent.
Oh. Anyway, so it's an honor society. A gosh dang society. And they would have parties at least once a month. And at 1 a.m., it's shirtless hour. So at 1 a.m., everybody takes their shirts off. Now, I was there past 1 a.m. a lot of the time, and I was a freshman who didn't know half the people there, and every time I got anxious, like 6 people would be like, no, it's okay. This is only if you want to. And it just like, that was the last time Mallet wasn't shitty.
Mm-hmm.
Was no, it's okay. This is only for fun. You don't have to do anything.
Look, I'm sorry I can't take you, but I'll get you an autograph, okay? She perks up.
Promise.
I promise. So long as the dice obey, I promise.
And I'll make it out to Nikki.
Probably?
Good enough.
She throws her arms around my neck and pulls me into a
Thank you,
hug.
big bro. That'd be an amazing present. I mean,
Who says it's a present?
more amazing present would be taking me or getting me tickets to the show, but this is a solid second.
You're crushing me. She lets go, then sinks back into the couch.
Anyway, you should probably order dinner now.
Why?
I'm hungry, and I'm not cooking.
My stomach growls in response. I guess I'm hungry too. I go check the takeouts menu. And we order specifically from Waiter, not DoorDash, because DoorDash does not pay their people as well as they should.
We don't know if the rest of them do that.
Huh?
We don't know if the rest of them do that, do we?
Well, the rest of them do what? Do the shitty thing where they make
Yeah.
the tips part of their pay?
Mm-hmm.
No. We don't know about that anyway. We would
We
probably
just
use
know that-
Waiter. We would, if we're ordering sushi from this point forward, we're probably going to be using Waiter, not DoorDash.
Okay.
For those who don't know and who use delivery services like DoorDash, Waiter, or Favor, or Uber Eats, Postmates, if you use specifically DoorDash, your tip used for DoorDash is not added on top of their pay. It is used to subsidize their pre-existing guaranteed number. If they're guaranteed like a certain dollar amount.
They're guaranteed $6.80.
Every delivery. If you tip $5, that means
They pay the driver
$1
$1.80.
$1.80 to guarantee the $6.80 that they had already guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, you're not paying
Tip them in cash.
You're not tipping the driver when you tip through the app. You're helping subsidize DoorDash's payment of their own drivers. Don't do that. Either pay with a cash tip or use a different service.
Yeah. We don't know about the rest of them, but we do know
Which
about that
sucks because we would like to support DoorDash's drivers, but their anti-driver policy makes it very tough to do so.
one. Yeah.
Also, if you're a DoorDash driver, consider working for Waiter.
Unless they're the same. We don't know.
Unless they're the same, we don't know. If you are a Waiter driver and you recognize that they are the same, contact me through either YouTube, my email, which is paladin0null@gmail.com, or on my Discord, which is in either links from YouTube or Discord. Let me know and I will spread the message so that we can know how to properly make sure that you guys get the tips you deserve.
Alright, I think that's the end of the stream tonight.
That's gotta be the end of the stream. Once I'm done, I go to drift to sleep. That is definitely where the end of the stream is. So,
Do a save.
go ahead and save. Thank you everybody who came out to today's stream. I've been Paladin Null. This has been CPQ.
Hi.
That was interesting. Yeah,
Thank you. We know a lot of shit about useless things.
I know a lot of shit about useless things, but like specifically with those kinds of things, I want to spread that, like, we have a platform.
I want to spread that like wildfire.
Let's say we have a platform, whether it be 2 people watching or 12 people watching, 200 people watching. We have a platform. And I feel like part of our duty is to make sure that that platform is used for good. And part of that good, in my opinion, is making sure that people get paid what they deserve.
That was 100% the most chaotic good announcement you could have done. I'm so proud of you.
There are certain chaotic good things that I do, but my primary alignment is good no matter what.
Yeah,
Well,
you're generally lawful good.
I'm lawful good, but simultaneously, I'm lawful good in the sense that lawful in this scenario means that tips go to the drivers as a bonus to what they're already paid.
Mm-hmm.
What they are doing is currently
Don't tip your
considered
drivers, give them
chaotic.
cash.
Let's say what I would consider DoorDash is doing is considered chaotic evil,
Yeah.
which is specifically breaking the rules and specifically hurting others for their own gain.
Yeah.
So, my lawful good ass is going to fight against that chaotic evil nature, that chaotic evil energy that's coming off from DoorDash. Don't support them, or if you do support them, go ahead and pay DoorDash, do whatever, get their drivers and pay them a cash tip. Force DoorDash to pay the entire amount they promised and give them money on top of it in cash.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna use DoorDash, cash tip, even if it's just a little bit, DoorDash has already promised that driver a certain amount. Make them pay that amount. Make them live up to their actual statement. Force them to pay that amount, and then pay them a little extra on the side because they deserve it, because they were the ones that delivered your food. Make a tip again, not a subsidized paycheck.
Yeah. Because boo capitalism.
Anyway, that's enough of my rant. I've been Paladin. This has been CBQ.
Hi.
This has been Ace Academy. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and as always, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.